civil society organization known as the Center for Democracy and Human Rights has condemned the nomination and appointment of Olukoyede as the chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Recall that President Bola Tinubu had on Thursday, 12th October, approved the appointment of Olukoyede to serve as the executive chairman of the Anti-Graft Agency for a renewable term of 4 years in the final instance pending Senate confirmation. This comes nearly 4 months after he suspended the erstwhile Anti-Graft Agency chief, Abdulrasheed Bawa. Reacting to the development, the group, through its national secretary, Adebayo Lion Ogori, at a peaceful protest at the National Assembly premises this Tuesday in Abuja, said the appointment of Olukoyede as the EFCC chairman by the president is a flagrant abuse and breach of extant laws of the land.
Any appointment that is contrary to the provisions of the extant EFCC Establishment Act is an assault on the National Assembly. That is why we are here, which is the constitutional organ responsible for making laws. If the executive is uncomfortable with the provision, the appropriate action they should have taken before appointing Mr. Olukoyede is that they should have beckoned the National Assembly to amend or repeal such provisions. To let such infractions slide like this is to lead to anarchy, and City Hall will not do that. From our investigations, Mr. Olukoyede, was appointed as the chief of staff to the SY chairman of the EFCC, Mr. Ibrahim Magu, and served in that capacity from 2016 to 2018. He was later appointed the commission secretary, and he served in that capacity from 2018 to 2019 before he was suspended from office. And we gathered that he and some indicted principal officers were never reabsorbed back to the commission. Dramatically and suddenly, Mr. Olukoyede has been appointed as the new executive chairman of the EFCC. And we are also gathered that he was recently invited by the EFCC and that all his offenses against the EFCC have been written off. There were allegations that they laid against him that has been wiped out since he became the head, while his salaries and benefits suspended have all been paid even while he was on suspension. In fact, we are all aware of Olukoyede spending 8 years at the commission between 2016 to 2023, if we are going to be adding the fact that he was the chief of staff to Ibrahim Magu. We also query how he manufactured additional 15 years experience as required by law in section 2 subsection 1 paragraph 3 of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Did he manufacture the 15 years? Did he manufacture the 15 years? No. How he got it, we don't know. It is against this backdrop that we write this petition calling on the Senate President to use his good office to give this appointment a proper scrutiny that it deserves and stop the flagrant disregard and breach of the provisions of the extant laws of the EFCC by Mr. President.
He further added that the EFCC extant laws of the land are sacrosanct and must be adhered to. The group therefore called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to show a good example by complying with existing laws when making appointments in his cabinet.